Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Golden Butterflies Film Studio channel. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend. I saw Murder Mystery 2 over this past weekend, starring Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. And it was just as funny as the first one. I think that these two, their chemistry is always very light and humorous, and they just make a really great on screen couple. I love their energy. So here we have Adil Akhtar and Melanie Laurent, and they were playing, of course, the couple who is going to get married and invites them to this beautiful wedding, which is the plot line of the story. And we also have the other castmates here. So on the left, we have Mark Strong as Miller, and then Melanie Laurent as Claudette, who is the bride. Jodie Turner-Smith as Countess Siku. Then we have Tony Goldwyn as Silver Fox. And last but not least, we have Enrique Arce as Francisco. Francisco was hilarious. So basically, they pick up where they left off, going into the business for themselves as private investigators. So they quit their day jobs. As you guys remember, Jennifer Aniston's character, so Audrey Spitz, and of course Adam Sandler. She was a hairdresser, and Adam Sandler was a cop. And they both quit their jobs. 4 years after they leave the first plot, from what happened in Monte Carlo, they began going into this really funny backstory of them being PIs. Because again, like I said, they're a hilarious couple, but their careers as private investigators was really funny, but not necessarily successful. And so it's actually putting a strain on their marriage. And they're invited to a private island by their friend Vikram, who is getting married. And he invites them on this jet ski, and it's hilarious. But so, of course, they accept, and they believe that, their association with Vikram will give them some kind of boost in their company, their failing detective company. So when they get there, here's the cast. And I love the fact that a lot of it is callbacks. Like they integrated, some new things, some new characters, and they also integrated a beautiful, hotel and an Indian wedding, to honor Vikram's heritage, which is gorgeous. So they provide all of the women with saris and all the men with the custom suits. And so they're dancing, and which is great. It's actually called a Sangeet, their wedding. And so at the wedding, they're introduced to the cast, the other people there. So Francisco Perez, he's like a really flirtatious, over the top business partner, and he's like flirting heavily with Audrey, Jennifer Aniston's character. And then we have Vikram's former fiance, who's played by Josie Turner Smith, who's the Countess. And then she also has a really close friend of hers who never leaves her side. Her name is Imani. Then we have his sister, Sarah, and their old friend, the Colonel. So if you guys remember the Colonel, he was in the last, murder mystery, the original one. And now he's without his left arm because he saved Vic from the assassination attempt in Mumbai. All right, so Audrey notices that there's a cloaked figure that's like trailing behind Vic's elephant when he rides in for, his grand entrance to be announced as the groom. And then something happens. He like faints and falls off the elephant, only to reveal that it's not Vic, but it's his bodyguard. So his bodyguard was actually killed, and something happens to Vic, right? So they realize again that they are once again, part of a mystery murder plot. And so they call upon, they're joined by a team of professionals who is led by a former hostage negotiator, Connor Miller, um, who actually gives a pretty funny description of, the Spitzes, Nick and Aubrey here. And so soon enough, they get some details as to exactly what happened, or try to find their friend, and it's just hilarious. It is a really funny, lighthearted movie, and I really encourage you guys to see it because there's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of things that will surprise you. They actually move locations so they don't stay just on the private island. I thought that was a really nice touch. And, I love when movies change locations or, give plot twists. So those are really a lot of just great aspects to this movie. It's like really lighthearted, it's really humorous. There's a lot of snarky banter going back and forth. But again, they have some callbacks to the first original film, like, with Vic and the Colonel and things like that. So, in the cars, of course, there's really nice, fun, fast cars as well. But yeah, I thought that they did a great job. Adam Sandler, I love his movies. He's always one for, really funny, humorous plots. And he is really loyal to, his circle. So that's one thing that stands out about him in Hollywood. If you guys remember growing up with a lot of his movies with his company, Happy Madison, he would cast and recast the same movie, similar like to Tyler Perry, who does something similar, but just cast and recast the same people because you want to honor those who are loyal to you. So I love that character aspect about Adam Sandler. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I think that if you guys have a chance to go see it, it's a lot of fun, and there, like I said, it's plot twists. So let me know if you guys have seen it, what your favorite part about it is, or if you've seen the first one yet. Please see the first one if you haven't already. That will make this one make a lot more sense. I mean, you don't have to watch the first one, but if you do, you'll understand a lot of the callbacks to the first movie. But yeah, they did a really great job with there were some aspects of it that I didn't like, to be honest with you. I mean, I would give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. So there were some things that I would have changed, but not from Adam Sandler's point of view. I think he's one of my favorite actors actually in Hollywood. He's very low key and real chill and respectful. So with that being said, please let me know if you did see it, what your favorite part was in the movie. Please drop down the comments and let me hear your thoughts. I always want to hear from you guys. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. Thank you guys so much. And I will talk with you later. Have a great week. Bye.